Hey, what's up, everybody? So, Cyraxx made a video about the possible Chernobyl all the way, as it's called, where he goes off on a little rant about the Ohio train disaster, and he somehow is trying to use it to garner sympathy, trying to prove that he's a good guy because he's caring about the train derailment or something. So let's just watch it and see exactly what's going on. Oh, had to adjust the hat.
So guys, um, I'm not here to do a cover or show or anything like that. I'm here to talk about something that is very serious that I just found out about a couple of days ago.
I know you guys were expecting a cover. I'm sorry to let you down, but I've got to report the news. The news is more important than my cover shows right now, guys. See, he's trying to be noble or something.
That is going on. If you guys don't know, up near Cleveland a couple of days ago, there was a train wreck that had very dangerous chemicals in it, and because the chemicals hit airborne shit.
Oh, they had very dangerous chemicals on it, and because those chemicals hit airborne shit, that's probably the best rap he's made in a while. When the chemicals hit the airborne shit.
Because the chemicals hit, unfortunately.
You know what I'm saying. I'm Rex. I don't have to know exactly about what I'm talking about, but the chemicals hit airborne shit, and now they're airborne. It's so funny. It's just like a mess of him trying to explain what he heard some other video talking about.
That thing is now airborne. And they're saying that if this does not get controlled, that the U.S. could become, or Ohio itself could become, the U.S.'s version of Chernobyl.
It's funny, he doesn't even know about 3 Mile Island. But, okay, so about the same time that he made this video, I noticed several other YouTubers referring to it as America's Chernobyl. I think Count Dankula might have made a video even that was called America's Chernobyl. And then Cyraxx comes out with this video. So he was trying to jump on the bandwagon really quick of talking about this because it was happening in his state and trying to garner some sort of oh look, Cyraxx isn't a bad guy. Look, he's trying to help out these other type of people. But at the same time, eventually it turns into him putting down other people and saying how he's going to survive and no one else will. Also, I don't think he realizes that the Chernobyl references were more of an allegorical, talking about poisoning the land as more than a literal, it's Chernobyl.
So I am urging everyone right now, if you know anybody that lives in Ohio, let them know about what the fuck's going on. Because the police, they're not letting anyone report on the matter.
He's just heard little bits of stuff from other videos because there's definitely been all over the news.
So if you guys know anyone in Ohio, share them the links. Share them this shit because this shit is not old news. This is currently going on. This is currently going on right now. I don't give a...
It's funny because he's several days late. This came out 2 days ago, and then that train crashed 10 days ago almost. I don't know.
Fuck about Marty and the Xbox. I give a fuck about helping people out, bro.
Oh, okay, here we go.
This is currently going on right now. I don't give a fuck about Marty and the Xbox.
You see, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to make people think that he's a good guy by making this low effort attempt to spread awareness of something that happens in a state that he's way behind about knowing.
I give a fuck about helping people out, bro. This shit has already killed over 3,500 fish, has put several people in the hospital, killed several others. This shit's real fucking life, dude. This is fucking real shit.
Or maybe all this is just like false, like a show that he's putting on. Because if you remember, he was on the train tracks, and I bet that these train tracks are some of the same train tracks that leads to where the trains derailed at. He thought it was all abandoned. He all kept claiming about how it was an abandoned train track. So maybe he knows that he messed up and made those trains derail. It's his fault that there's chemicals coming, and that's why he wants to act as if he had nothing to do with it and pretend that he cares about people and cares about people watching this video.
This is real fucking life. You dumbass trolls need to stop worrying about me and what I'm doing and start worrying about what's going on around.
And yet again, I love how he somehow ties the chemical, like, disaster train derailment with how trolls need to leave him alone. Smooth at just, like, connecting those two things.
Around you, man. Check the links in the fucking description. It's all fucking going on right the fuck now. This shit's real, man. So I'm urging anyone in or around the Ohio area, share the 2 links in the description around the people. Share it around to everyone that you know that's in Ohio, around Ohio.
I'm surprised that he's saying share the links as opposed to share his own personal video. Because he just wants to do anything for attention when it comes down to it. So I'm surprised he's not trying to claim credit for like being the first one there breaking the news story about the Ohio chemicals.
Let them know what's going on. Because the police aren't letting people report on it, so we have to do it ourselves. So anybody out there that knows anyone in Ohio,
I think it just maybe like there's a safe zone that you have to be around and you can't get too close to the chemicals because they're burning them off and stuff, more or less. And people want to get way up close to it to see what's going on, as opposed to like the police not letting people report on it. Probably just people trying to get too close to it and shit.
please be careful. Please be safe. Take care of your own. Look out for those around you. Share the links around to anybody that you know of in Ohio. This is not a joke, man. This is real fucking life, and this could kill people. This really could fucking kill people. This ain't no joke. This could actually fucking kill people.
Oh, jeez, Cyraxx. Anything to get some kind of sympathy, isn't it?
This shit has already taken several lives already. You guys sit there and say like, oh, dance. Nah, fuck that.
So he's trying to use it as an excuse not to dance. Oh, you're sitting there saying dance. Nah, there's chemicals all the way. I'm not gonna dance anymore.
This is real fucking life. This is real life, dude. Don't believe me? Check the links for yourselves. Go look at them for yourselves if you don't believe me.
It's like people don't believe him. People are gonna like think he thinks that people are gonna think that he's just making up an excuse as to why not to dance. Like, oh no, Rex, there's no such thing as a big chemical train like explosion that's happening. You're making that up to get out of dancing.
Go look for your fucking self if you don't fucking believe what I'm saying. Go right there in the description. Go look for your fucking selves if you don't believe me on what's going on. It's all right there, motherfuckers. It's all right there. This shit could kill people, man.
It's all right there. Jeez, it's just funny. He's just so serious, but at the same time, he's just using it. He's just trying to use this to try to make people stop trolling him or something. I don't know.
So to the police that are doing this shit, you guys need to cut the crap.
Oh, he's calling out the police again. He always loves to call out the police, doesn't he? And he also loves to call them. Two things he loves to do. Calling the police and calling out the police.
Let people report on it. The public deserves to know what's going on. The public fucking deserves to know what the fuck is going on. Because this
Alex Jones Rax. The public needs to know. We gotta get the news.
shit ain't funny. This shit could kill motherfuckers. But
I think maybe he derailed it on purpose to mutate everyone, so everyone will like look worse than he does, and he'll like look like an average-looking person. Possible.
Yeah, you guys don't give a fuck about that, do you? You don't give a fuck. You trolls, you don't give a fuck about how this could affect you. This could seriously not only affect me, this can affect you guys as well.
We're all gonna turn into mutants. It's gonna mutate Rax even further.
Think about that. That could affect every single one of you in the comments right now. Every last one of you, this shit could truly affect.
What if they're like from Europe or something, or somewhere outside of the United States, where the chemicals are less likely to affect? I'm sure it's gonna like fuck up the entire world somehow with all that shit burning off into the atmosphere, but still. He's thinking that like a wave of like noxious like miasma is gonna like creep across, mutating and killing everything.
But yeah, you don't give a fuck about that, do you? You don't care whether this shit affects you or not. If you did, you'd be shutting your goddamn mouths and spreading word about this shit. This shit is real, man. This is real fucking life. This shit is so much bigger than you guys.
It's funny that he only cared about this for like this one little stream, and then he goes right back to like wanting his Xbox. He saw a video. He probably saw a couple videos about it. Sally probably told him, "Oh, did you hear about the train derailment?" He looked up a couple videos. He saw that people were calling it Chernobyl. Decided to make a video. Just said, "Oh, it's true. Read the comments," and somehow is trying to milk it that it's his troll's fault.
So much bigger than me, and so much fucking bigger than Marty. Now, like I said, for those of you that are going to listen to me, please, I urge you to share those links in the description around to your friends, your family, people that you know of in Ohio, people around Ohio. We need to get word out before more people fucking die. Actually, no, I'm not. This shit is still going on. This shit is...
I wonder what it said. I can't like follow the comments enough, but I don't know what. It might have just been a voice in his head or a fake thing that he pre-staged up.
Still fucking happening. This ain't old. This is brand new and currently going on right the fuck now. So to anybody out there that's willing to listen, please share the links in the description to your friends, family, and anybody out there that needs to see this. We need to...
It's funny people are saying like fake news in the comment and stuff like that. Like, oh, this has happened like weeks ago. And everybody's just telling them to dance. Because this was right after he did like the last dance. So, he's trying to like change the subject. He doesn't want to dance anymore. So he's going to like try to like do like, no, this is more important than dancing. This is more important than dancing.
Word out and help people. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got more people to share this shit around to. Because this shit, unlike you trolls, is real fucking life.
I thought it was this video, but I don't guess it is, where he talks about how he's just going to team up with Jake once the apocalypse happens. He has a bug-out bag, and he's just going to go hang out with Jake after the apocalypse. He's going to be Jake's gimp. Jake will be like, you know, being a post-apocalyptic type of guy, and Cyraxx will be his gimp tied up. That's what's going to happen after the apocalypse with Rax. Thanks, guys, for, like, watching this. It's just, like, one of the funnier ones that he's, like, released recently. I'll see you later.